Hi guys, my name's Kim and today I'm back with another comic book review. Today I will be reviewing Chew Volume 1. I know! Something completely different to what I'm normally wearing, reading, because I don't wear comic books. I wonder if that's a thing. So today I will be reviewing Chew Volume 1. I know a lot of people love this comic. My opinion, I didn't like it as much as probably other people did. I actually only rated it a 3.5, so it's not really a comic for me. I still enjoyed it, but it just wasn't my cup of tea. So with that, I won't be actively continuing the series at this point. I've read Volume 1 and I'm just gonna stop there. If I feel like picking it up later, I might, but at this current point of time, I'm not going to continue. But onto the review. The basic story of this volume is Tony Chew is the main character and he's a sibopathic. They explain a sibopathic in this book as someone who can eat anything and get the memories of the food in their head. Where it was, when it was manufactured, who's been eating it, who's been touching it, everything like that. So of course it's a really interesting and unique storyline and something that I would praise, of course. This is something you really don't see in other comic books or even stories out there. So I do have to praise the concept of this book. It is really fantastic. So this main character, Tony Chew, is sibopathic and has all these abilities to do with the food, except he can't get memories out of beets, which is why he always eats beets. So I thought that was interesting. I love it when they have a character with so many powers and they just give him a very small sort of, you know, quirk. I think it adds to the story and to the character as well. Also in this story, chicken has been outlawed, apparently, because of the bird flu. So in this story, they've said that the bird flu is creating all of these diseases and chicken has been outlawed in the country. So Tony Chew works for the FDA, who sort of, they're like the DEA but for chicken. How weird that sounds. And he's working in the DEA and he's FDA, oh my god, there's too many acronyms. He's working in the FDA as a special officer because of his special abilities. Now, while this is a really interesting story and concept, as I said at the beginning of the video, it's really not for me. I like a little bit of gore, but I don't like over-the-top gore, and this was a very strong amount of, for me, unnecessary amounts of gore. Every page had something gross on it, and it wasn't even things like getting stabbed or murdered or killed. It's just gross stuff, like decomposing bodies, dogs. I mean, when they threw dead dogs into the mix, I'm out. There was a dead dog in this, and he ate it. That's where I draw the line. So the gore was a huge-ish negative for me. Now, I don't want to be sexist, but I feel like this is more of a male comic than a female comic. I'm not saying that some girls won't enjoy it, because I know some girls like this kind of stuff. For example, my sister. So I'm just not too into it. I do like my occasional horror film, but I don't like the blood and gore, extreme Hills Have Eyes stuff. I'm not into that. This comic, for me, it wasn't, it had a good storyline, but I just couldn't stomach it, and I don't think I could continue to read it knowing what the comic will contain. I'm also not a huge crime show fan, so a crime book is not something I would overly be interested in. So, but if anyone is interested and really loves crime shows, this is a good book for you. It's got, of course, a great concept. It's not like all the other cop shows where they're just finding a serial killer or all those things. They do have this in the book. They've got an added level of supernaturalism to the story, which makes it a little different from everything else. Probably my favorite thing about this comic is the wordplay of the title. It's really clever. This guy is called Tony Chew and he has to eat stuff or bite into stuff to see everything that's happened, like, and get evidence and all of this stuff. And the novel is called Chew. And Chew, like C-H-E-W. This guy's called Tony Chew, C-H-U. It's just a really cool wordplay. So overall, I rate this a 3 out of 5 stars. I definitely suggest you have a look at it if you do like the sort of crime genre and you do like a bit of gore and something a little different from just those normal crime shows. I mean, it's a good comic, good concept, but it's just if you're not really into a whole lot of gore and gross decomposing bodies and fingers and people being disgusting, then this is probably a good comic for you. So try it. Thank you so much for watching my review today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you very soon. Bye bye.